Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Secretary Pete, thank you for spending a morning and afternoon with us in New Jersey. In keeping with that tradition, I will thank Mayor Shelley for hosting us in beautiful Westfield. Mayor Dennis Sullivan of Somerville. We started there this morning and then took the Raritan Valley line to Westfield to show Secretary Buttigieg some of our needs here in central Jersey. And the theme today was seeing just how better transportation is absolutely the key that unlocks a better quality of life in all of these communities, to attracting young families to live here, to inspiring employers to invest here and to create jobs. You all know transportation has been the lifeblood of our New Jersey economy. This state was built to move people and goods between the great cities of this country. And there was a time when we routinely built great things to make that possible. Tunnels and bridges across the Hudson River, gleaming new highways, massive ports and airports. We took pride in what we built. America took pride in what we built here. It was a source of our strength, not just at home, but around the world. So for years, New Jersey has needed our leaders in Washington to get serious about replacing that extraordinary turn of the 20th century infrastructure with more extraordinary 21st century infrastructure. For years, we've waited in vain, watching fewer and fewer late-night comics. Well, the wait is over. The leaders that we helped to elect to the House, to the Senate, and of course to the White House in 2020 are delivering. We have a bipartisan infrastructure deal. It started in the House, in the Problem Solvers Caucus, the bipartisan group that I'm a part of. Now the Senate has turned the framework that we put together into a bill. And while that bill may not give us everything that we want, no compromise could, it does give us everything that we in New Jersey desperately need. It'll create hundreds of thousands of good-paying jobs, the kind you can't automate or outsource to another country. After years of unnecessary delay and willful obstruction, it will fund the Gateway project, including a new Hudson Tunnel. And that, in turn, will make possible the direct rush-hour trains to New York that Westfield and everybody living along the Raritan Valley line needs. The infrastructure deal will fix what we have, the roads, the bridges, the water pipes that are older in New Jersey than just about anywhere else in the country. There's not a town among the 75 towns I represent that won't benefit in some way from that, but it's also going to move us forward. Anyone who believes, as I do, that America has to move from fossil fuels to clean energy should support this infrastructure bill, if only for the massive investment it makes in our electrical power grid, without which we're not going to be able to plug all those EVs into the source of energy. And there's something else just as important. America needs this infrastructure, but America also needs the proof we are offering in this legislation that it is still possible to find common ground in Washington, that there is still good reason to have faith in our institutions of government, and thus a reason to reject those who want to tear those institutions down. This infrastructure bill fixes or does everything I can to encourage the House to move forward, get this deal to the president so that he can sign it and we can get to work building great things in New Jersey again. And I have great confidence that that will happen. Work building great things in New Jersey again. And I have great confidence that that will happen. And Secretary Buttigieg, Secretary Pete, when it does, you are going to have eager and committed partners in New Jersey who cannot wait to start building those great things with you. Governor Murphy, Governor Phil, and Commissioner Diane Scacchetti, they've been leading the charge for Gateway. And I've told them both that they had better clear their schedules for most of next year, because all we're going to be doing in New Jersey is ribbon cuttings on infrastructure projects.